Hello and welcome to another episode of Citadel Guard Adventures. This is Beriathan of the Citadel Guard of Gondor, and we're headed towards the peaceful path. Talk to Bróin, show him the records that we found on the previous episode. What else can I tell you? As I told you I was gonna do, I did take a look at some of my legendary items and tinkered with them a little bit, deconstruct some of them. Took some legacies and started leveling new ones. So let me show you really quick here. I did equip this level 59 Warden Sword of the Third Age. It has some good legacies as well, and I applied to it a plus 3 damage to Ancient Evil. I think we will fight a lot of Ancient Evil enemies during the remainder of Moria, so I want to take advantage of that. And I have some Orc Slayer titles available for when we go to other places. I did also equip finally a legendary javelin, which also has some good legacies for healing, self-sustain, and I didn't take quite a hit to my stats after equipping it, so that's good. We get some extra bonuses from the legacies. No damage title for the javelin though. I don't think it's that necessary yet, until we get to around level 80, when we will unlock a very powerful ranged gambit. But that'll come later. And finally, as you may have already seen, I did get a couple extra inventory spaces. There was a sale this week as of the time of recording for inventory slots, and I went with the extra back slots. I think that's a little bit more useful than going for, say, vault or shared storage. Vault is only per character, so that's really expensive, and shared storage is, as the name says, shared among all your characters, so that's not as good as unlocking an extra 10 slots on every single character you have. And 20% off was really good. Anyway, here we are with Bróin.
Yes, the mining record's fine. Wait, what is this?
You have returned with the mining records. My father will be pleased, even if I am not. Why must we waste so much time on meaningless tasks such as this when my cousin remains a prisoner of Mazog? Bróin takes the mining records from you with a sigh, but as he reads, his eyes widen and his face brightens. Do you understand what you have found, Beriathan? These are not simple mining records at all. These pages may hold the key to rescuing my cousin Bori. Listen to this. Melkolf Stonecarver commissioned for detailed work on Rare Wall of Durin during nighttime for completion of Zurr-thurkh. Special instructions withheld by order of Durin. The word Durin drew my attention, Beriathan, for that is the name of the throne of Durin, the very throne that Mazog has claimed for himself. To then see the name Zurr-thurkh, or Secret Road, could it be that this dwarf, this Melkolf Stonecarver, was tasked with creating a secret passage out of Durin's throne room for the king to use in the event of danger? If this passage was completed, it might be used to gain access to Mazog. It might be used to rescue my cousin Bori.
You must search the workshop for plans. I will stay behind. There is too much to do.
Melkolf Stonecarver was renowned for much of his work, though I have never heard of this secret road. Its inclusion in these records may very well have been an oversight by a scribe of Durin's day, but he may have given us what we need to wrest my cousin from the grasp of Mazog's forces. Mazog has entrenched himself in the great fortress of Zavagathol, surrounding himself with orc warriors, but if a great escape passage was constructed in the rare wall of Durin, we might be able to sneak into the fortress unobserved. Melkolf Stonecarver's workshop was recently uncovered, but no dwarves were left to guard it. Who could have suspected how important it might become? Take the western exit from the peaceful path, and once you come out on the mountainside, turn west and climb the short slope to the Cape Mount. Enter the passage and search for word of the secret way into Durin. Bróin blanches at your request that he accompany you there. Oh no, I need to stay here. There is so much to be done here. I will come with you on the next adventure, I promise. You should travel to the workshop alone in order to maintain secrecy.
Travel to the workshop of Melkoth Stonecarver and find any mention of this secret road.
Alright, so before I forget, let me activate quest icons. Again,
Travel to the workshop of Melkoth Stonecarver and
I do
find
get a
any
little
mention
confused
of
without
this
them.
secret road.
So it's nice to not have them when you are taking screenshots and the like. But I much rather have them back. So yeah, I did get Bróin's instructions quite good, so we'll need to exit and come into Zurr-thurkh, and that's where we will find a workshop. Why do we need to travel to the entrance of this instance where all the other instances of the epic quest, or well, most of them, don't require that and instead get you swift travel? I don't know. But that will give us the perfect chance of going into Zurr-thurkh, of course, and completing the Explorer did inside there. So some extra virtue XP, which never hurts. But that then gets me thinking, let's continue applying some points into blue line so that we can hopefully at some point unlock some extra goodies in here. I don't know what virtue is gonna go after we cap with. It should go to Zil. I mean, it's the one we're about to. Is the one that's most advanced after our 5 core virtues. So yeah, I'm not sure exactly how does the game assign virtue XP when you are capped on your equipped virtues. So if somebody knows, please let me know. Let's pick a Sage's Locker. Alright. That was not that far, really. Go to the Packed Pit. So I think we have done all there is to be done in the Packed Pit. Anyway, let us look for that workshop. I don't like that weather effect. There's snow and everything. Okay, so it seems, yeah, we need to drop down. Maybe there is another way of coming down here. But if there is, I have never used it. I think the entrance is over there, that cave. So let us jump down very carefully with as much care as we can. This place looks so creepy. Good old graphics at max. It's really unnerving being here. We have discovered the remains of Durin's Bane. So what dates did we get completed exactly? Eclipse of Zurr-thurkh. That was a lot of virtue XP, and most of it went to Fidelity, which is not a bad virtue as far as I remember. 5 LOTRO points, let me check that. Fidelity. Here. Not a bad trait for tanks, so it might be worth keeping it. Just in case, as I told you before, at some point warden tanking is made more viable again, and wardens as tanks can be requested for tier 2 content. Well, not tier 2, tier 3 and up. That's where I think wardens get some issues fighting groups. And I mean, I don't want to fight you, and I don't want to get that red. Just want to see if we can take a good picture of Durin's Bane. But it's so hard. Oh, come on. Stop it. Where are you going? Okay, let us not try to get pictures there anymore. But just seeing it there, as I told you, it's yeah, really creepy. It really does look like an evil from the deeps of the earth, and the older days it's like you see how much he has hurt the world just holding his corpse in there. The mountain looks so broken, so injured, and the fire, it looks like he could get up at any minute, and I don't want to be there. It's really disturbing, really.
The workshop of Melkoth's Stonecarver may hold the key to freeing the dwarf Bori from the clutches of Mazog. There is a rumor of a secret escape passage from the throne room of Durin, and knowledge of it may be found among Melkoth's possessions. Alright,
very well, so here we are. Let us take a couple pictures because, damn, the lighting in here also looks really good. We need to look for some papers, it seems. You search through the stack of papers but find nothing useful. Let us keep coming through here. Just gonna apply a dot to the defiler so that we can continue running. Thankfully we were able to kill him. There are more papers in here. Nothing useful yet. Let us keep running. That like some sort of stair, it seems. Goblins. Nobody loves you. Nothing useful in here. Well, at least you die. What do we have here? Nothing useful still. This has to be it. Alright. Going here. Nothing useful here. And this one has to be it. Nothing useful here either? For sure? Ah. Well, let me take a picture in here with this forge on the background. Looks kinda cool. And that's it. Alright. So if there are no papers in here, where else do I need to go? Did I miss anything else? Any other path? Turn? Anything really? Get up there. I don't know. Okay, yeah, I missed this one. The word Zurr-thurkh catches your eye. You have found what you sought. That's what I was wondering, like, do you the paper you're looking for, does it have a set location on the map, or it's truly the very last one that you find no matter where it is? Well, it seems it's the latter. It will be the very last one you interact with. Ah, it took us back to the peaceful path. Oh, thank you so much. I didn't want to make that trip back. We're glad to see we don't need to. And Bróin is here. Awesome.
You've done it, my friend. You've done it.
You've done it, Beriathan. Look at these drawings. This is clearly a Savadgathel, which means these hallways here connect to Durin land. Bróin laughs with delight. It is tunnel here. I would wager all the treasures of Khazad-dûm that this passage appears on no map, says this one. Now, where can we gain access to this passage? Zurr-thurkh, the secret road. If we follow it along this way, Bróin's smile becomes a mask of confusion. Unless I read this wrongly, Beriathan, it seems that Zurr-thurkh connects to Buzun-ghâr? Can this really be? Alright.
You must walk the secret road. I wish I could come with you, but I cannot.
How many fates must have entwined for the Iron Garrison to break open the entrance to Buzun-ghâr just when we need it, Beriathan? If the secret road was built, you will find the entrance to it deep within Buzun-ghâr. It must be important to have happened this day, of all days. Bróin suddenly finds himself unable to meet your eyes. I wish I could come with you to walk the secret road and rescue Bori, Beriathan, but there is still so much to do and, well, I am needed here. We will fight together in the next adventure, I swear it. Return to Buzun-ghâr, located southwest of here in the southeastern corner of Tarak-Bazan, and speak with Orvar Velhammer. He will accompany you along Zurr-thurkh if it exists, though he should be your only companion in the interest of secrecy. Alright, back to it is. Now, I do want to check something in here really quick. Not gonna take too long. So, oh, so this has an exit towards Zurr-thurkh. I didn't know, and I made the entire turn on my own. I feel like a total idiot now. Yeah, look, it does take you right next to Durin's wing. Oh my god. Well, anyway. So this is a very good location. If you know about that other exit, you will get to Zurr-thurkh really quick. And from here you can get to Turaglazan relatively quick as well, and to Buzun-ghâr. Let us go talk to Orvar. It seems this book in here, book 7, is relatively short. We're almost done with it, and what we're missing is basically just like this last quest. Follow instance, talk to the quest giver, turn in, continue, rinse and repeat. So yeah, I think we will be able to finish book 7 before the end of today's episode. That will depend, however, on how long some of these instances are. I don't remember exactly. But let us go there and check. Oh god. Okay, here we are back with Orvar and the elves.
You say there is a secret way behind the walls of Sabbath-ghâr?
You say there is a way behind the walls of Sabbath-ghâr into Durin, where Mazog has set his throne. I don't know, Beriathan. It seems unlikely to me. With an eyebrow raised, Orvar listens to your explanation of Bróin's idea that it might be possible to rescue Bori. This is all well and good, but why isn't Bróin coming with you on this errand, Beriathan? If you ask me, he's still not over his experience in the watery den of the Watcher. It seems to me that Lord Brógur has been trying to give his son trivial tasks to coax him from this brooding, but it has yet to work. Bróin will not be himself until he is able to conquer whatever fear clutches him. No matter, if you descend once again into the depths of Buzun-ghâr, where you stood against Gravulun the Kairok and can't find the entrance to this Zurr-thurkh, I will join you on the other side. Alright, well, it's good then that we know the path. We are not gonna make any unnecessary turns in here, I hope. God, I don't see anything. Where? Is this like a dead end? But there is a saying in my country, and I will think there is a very similar one in English too. That's basically the fish dies by its mouth, meaning whatever you say will come back to get you. So I said we were not gonna take many unnecessary turns, but I was so focused on the minimap that I totally lost my way in here. Yeah, the fish dies by its mouth, indeed. Secret passage. If I remember correctly, it's either gonna be through here, but it doesn't seem likely, or through there. Yeah, here it is. Let us go.
The secret way out of the throne room of Durin was known to a few only, all of whom perished during the fall of the great dwarf kingdom. But the errant mark of a forgotten scribe preserved a record of its existence, and now it may be used to rescue the dwarf Bori from the clutches of the orcs.
Very well then, let's go. This is incredible, Beriathan. Can we really use this passage to get behind the walls of Sabbath-ghâr? For how long has this tunnel remained undiscovered by dwarf or orc? Let us find out. Well, let us see if this passage is what Bróin thinks it is. Don't hit me with luck now, please. Stop it. Would be much simpler if we could fire the gambit whenever we intend to, but by the beard of Durin. Look at this place, Beriathan. Even in this repair, such craftsmanship. Give me a moment, Beriathan. I will rejoin you further ahead. Orvar has arrived at this end of Zurr-thurkh. Okay. I believe now, my friend, Durin must be just ahead. And yes, here we are. You were right, Beriathan. This was once Durin, the great throne room of Durin. The orcs have surely given it a crude new name, but it will always be Durin to the dwarves. Fight on into the orc encampment and search for Bori, boss's son. I will watch the rear to ensure that no creatures from Zurr-thurkh surprise us while we are doing battle with the orcs. Okay. Right, so here they are, they're dead. No, the way is somewhere over here. And you'll see in just a moment. Alright, that orc didn't see us, which is good. Let us continue our path. I don't think we'll need to fight some of these orcs. Orvar has arrived at the orc encampment. Good work, Beriathan, but it seems they are not keeping Bori here. Alright, we're gonna talk to you in just a moment, but we cannot get up yet. This is what I wanted to show you. If you remember the session play that we had as God, I forgot the name of the dwarf, but basically during the fall of Moria, where we were in a dwarven here. This is the throne room where most of it took place. But now it has it's obviously indicate after how many, God knows how many thousands of years of abandonment, abuse by the orcs, and all that. So, well, in order to be able to check the rest of it, we'll need to advance a little bit more. But first, just wanna, I think here is a good place. So you might remember we did take a picture with roughly this same the same angle when we were last here a few thousand years ago. So we're repeating it before continuing it. We will confront Mazog directly, Beriathan, and force him to tell us where Bori has been imprisoned. Mazog will pay for his crimes. He will tell us what he has done with Bori. And now we can advance, and there you will see. It's the same space, but in decay, and it's such a nice detail to see how this place has changed over the years. There we have it. Minus the orc bodies. How came these maggots before me were not the front gates barred? They were, Lord Mazog. What is your excuse, worm? How did these fools enter my fortress? I don't know, Lord Mazog. It is not possible. I will kill them for you. Enough of this, Mazog. You will tell us where you have imprisoned the dwarves you captured. I do not imprison dwarves, Rankbeard. I slay them. I am Mazog, clever of dwarf skulls and master of works.
Mazog, this is the end of your days!
Two of Celeborn's finest archers will pierce your heart at my command. Now, where are the dwarves you imprisoned? Where is my cousin Bori? Dwarf slaves are no use to me. They are far too weak. One of the dwarves I slew. The rest I gave to Corunothiel. He will be halfway to Dol Guldur by now. By secret ways, of course. I should kill you for all the hurt you have caused, Mazog. But I will not. You will remain my prisoner until the dwarves you sent away are rescued. And once we have stormed Dol Guldur and recovered the prisoners, only then will you die by my axe. I swear this oath by the throne of Durin. Alright. Now, just need to talk with some of these elves, but not yet. Let me see here. Because yeah, it's slightly different, I believe. last time we were here. Yeah, that's it. So now we need to talk to Bróin and Corunothiel. The dwarf Bróin came to Buzun-ghâr not long after you left, and gave such a rousing speech that we could do nothing but follow him here. Who knew dwarves could speak with such vigor? And now he has a prisoner, and has spoken an oath beside. I hope it will not end poorly for Bróin or his friends, for there is a curious power to boast taken lightly. I got to thinking, Beriathan, after you left, about all the things that you and others have been through, and I realized something. I can no longer stand by while others fight my fight. Once I resolved to leave my self-pity behind, I hurried to Buzun-ghâr and convinced the elves there to come with me in pursuit of you. Our fortunes held, and we arrived just when most needed. I most hope that Bori is still alive, and that he is one of the 2 dwarves sent to Dol Guldur. It is only this hope that can keep me fighting. Let us leave this place, Beriathan, and arrange for the prisoner to be kept somewhere safe. I'm irate, man. What's the hurry?
You see the good that can be done when elves and dwarves work together.
Mazog was right to fear the alliance and hope that it should never come to pass. The dwarf Bróin came to LOTRO, winded from a long run, and asked that we accompany him in his pursuit of you. He claimed to have made an error by leaving you to attempt the rescue of his kinsman with Orvar alone, and his regret of that decision spurred him onward. You are fortunate that he regained his courage when he did, Beriathan. You and Orvar both. Let us see what we have in here. Cosmetic wise, nothing special. The stats in here, not special either.
Audience for you with Lord Celeborn.
Lord Celeborn wishes to speak with you about what has happened, Beriathan. Return to Haldir and speak with Haldir about arranging an audience with the Lord of Lórien. You will find Haldir in a great tree on the banks of the Nimrodel outside Lórien. Just please tell me that we are at night, at daytime, so that I can also meditate in Kirin Amrod. That would be really good. But nope, nighttime again for us. Late watches again. So that means, yeah, gotta wait for the foredawn and dawn proper. Not sure if we have enough time to wait for that. So first, let us free up some backspace. This one I'm not gonna equip. These essences I don't need anymore. Too low level, I guess. And the rest, well, are task items that I do hope will come in nice inside Lórien, for example.
Dwarves must fight for dwarves.
Sadly, there is no swift travel to any place of Lórien from here, so we'll need to go to the first hall. Thankfully, however, we have already unlocked some swift travels around Lórien, so we can do this a little bit faster. We'll need to go to this audience with Lord Celeborn. Alrighty then. Let us make a run for it towards making Bizru the stable master and the swift travel.
Greetings to you.
Oh, you really need Defender of Lórien for the swift travel to carry Namrod? Oh god. These tiered requisites for swift travel, they were present in Eregion too. They were not that annoying in Eregion because there were plenty of quests for you to do. But now we also need to complete Defender of Carrying of Lórien. And that is a deed that we are not even close to completing yet. Yeah, we're 10 quests away for that one. What a shame. Anyway, let us talk to Haldir.
It is good to see you again.
It is true that you have defeated Mazog in its own lair? Haldir smiles as you briefly tell your tale. You are truly an astonishment to me, my friend. I did not really expect the rumor to be true. Let me know when you are ready to see Lord Celeborn, and I will bring you to him as he requested.
I will take you to see Lord Celeborn, if you are ready.
If you are ready to speak with him about your great doings in the dark depths of Moria. And that I am.
The defeat of Mazog has sent ripples of hope throughout the dwarves of the Iron Garrison. Though it be short-lived, my husband Celeborn must be satisfied with that victory, and turn his eyes towards other dangers on the horizon.
We're back at Galadon at night, which, once again, as usual, looks stunning.
We do not allow outsiders into the Golden Wood.
Lord Celeborn is waiting, Beriathan. Come with me, for he greatly desires to speak with you. For I much desire to speak with him. In the words of Celeborn. And Celeborn alone. Many strangers have wandered in our eaves. Okay, yeah. Thank you, Haldir. You have surprised me, Beriathan. Not only did you defeat Gravulun the Karak and diminish its corrupting influence in Buzun-ghâr, but you also managed to broker a peace of sorts between elves and dwarves forced to stand together. That may seem a lesser matter when measured against such a creature as Gravulun, but do not mistake it, friendship between elf and dwarf may count for much in the days ahead. But I do not agree with one action you have taken, Beriathan. Mazog is an enemy, and a foul one. His life should not have been spared. He cannot stay here. You cannot see it from here, Beriathan, but far to the east, and that is the east indeed, a great cloud lies always over Dol Guldur in southern Mirkwood. An evil stirs there, and it lies in watchfulness. It does not have the strength to move against us unless Sauron himself wages war upon Lórien. But its power is growing. We cannot wait for the force in Dol Guldur to come forth in strength. You must continue to be your eyes and ears, Beriathan. To that end, I give to you a gift, a cloak of elf make. You indeed have been given such garments. May it serve you well on the road ahead, wherever it may lie. I thank you for the deeds you have already done, and also for those you will surely do in the future. Haldir will show you out, Beriathan. Alright, first a few pictures of Celeborn. He is indeed wise in its own right. And the devs did a great job with this model, I would say. Just like Haldir.
We do not allow outsiders into
And
the
Galadriel.
Golden Wood.
Are you ready to leave, Beriathan? I share Lord Celeborn's concerns. Let us discuss them as we walk.
The Iron Garrison struggled against new dangers unearthed in the depths of Moria, and the errant mark of a long-dead scribe brought to light a secret way into the throne room of Durin. Mazog was defeated, but not before revealing that his captives had been sent with Corunothiel to Dol Guldur, the dark fortress in Mirkwood.
When the time comes for us to cross the river and fight, I will call for you.
The winds of change are blowing, Beriathan, and I fear they carry with them the onset of war. Lórien cannot remain isolated and in safety forever. Lord Celeborn's gaze must turn toward Mirkwood and the great shadow that lies over Dol Guldur. When the time comes to cross the river and fight, as it seems we must, I will call for you. Had I once thought it might not be necessary, I do not any longer. Too many signs seem to point in that direction. Stay well, Beriathan, we will have need of you yet. What do I take? Agility, evade rating, vitality, fate, maximum power. So really yes, all these quests, all these cloaks really are still a remnant of the old itemization. They are not as useful, but damn it, they look good. I'm not sure if I should like wear this cloak as a sign of gratitude and respect for the elves of Lórien. Because man, changing my Citadel guard cloak feels wrong, but not using this one feels wrong too. So let me ponder about it. We did the Mines of Moria tier 2. Going to complete books 7, 8 and 9. We have already completed book 7. Let us begin book 8.
The preparations required by the Golden Host will take some time.
Lord Celeborn is making preparations for a great incursion into Mirkwood, not for conquest, but to forestall the attack from Dol Guldur that must surely come. We are gathering supplies and making all things ready for the passage of the Maladrim, the Golden Host, and the Lord and Lady are carefully selecting those who will lead it. One of those I think likely to travel with the Golden Host is named Zurr-thurkh. He is a student of history and of the mysteries of the natural world, and spoke often with Mithrandir on the rare occasion his business brought him to the Golden Wood. He seeks to know the true nature of things and loves the unraveling of puzzles and secrets above all else. Zurr-thurkh has been asking for you, Beriathan. She wished to hear the tale of Mazog's capture in the depths of Moria from your lips, and had questions to ask of you. Look for her on the high flat atop Caer Namrod. Alright, so we will ride back to Caer Namrod, it seems, and that way we can safely wait until dawn to also meditate on Aragorn and Arwen's law. For doing that, however, let us see if we can find any more of the line in Lórien. This one over here, I think we have already gotten. Yeah. And this one in here as well. But I do not remember where the others are, so gotta keep an eye open. Let us stick to the road and let us see if we can find anything noteworthy. Because really seeing these stairs in that instance is not that easy. In any case, glad to be back in Lórien at night. Looks gorgeous as always. The night sky really makes it better. Even better than it already is. Ladies rest. Yeah, we'll stick to the road and we will eventually come to Karas Galadon. But we are not headed towards Karas Galadon yet. However, we will go indeed to Karas Galadon at some point. The Epic will yet once again send you back to Moria to clear the mirror holes and water wheels of corruption. And that's what Book 8 is about basically. So as far as I remember, Karas Galadon and the remainder of Lórien are not tied to any epic quest. So basically that means that we will finish Book 8 and I'm still thinking about what will be the best way of doing this, like doing some quests in Lothlórien, in Karas Galadon, in the Vineyards, this area over here, fighting orcs, before heading back to Moria, or doing the entire of the epic and doing these landscape quests in Lothlórien before beginning Book 9. That, however, seems a little bit anticlimactic. I don't know, I might need to read more about it. On top of that, this was not the right place to cross the river, so I really need to find another way of doing it. Because I don't want to come to Karas Galadon yet. I want to save that for a special occasion. But it seems there's no other way up. Yeah, this is a really deep gorge. We can use some metal coins. That feels like cheating though. I much rather save the metal coins for something else, like, I don't know, an extra house, an extra trade line, and house and storage. I don't know, there are many different things that can be purchased with metal coins. Legacies, legendary items, and damage and all the like. I was lucky enough to get some metal coins on a Hobbit present, so I really don't want to go and spend all of them in this sort of menial tasks. Like, I can make the road to Canaan Roth on my own. Just need some time to be able to leave this river. To find a good place for doing it. Seems we can climb through here, thank God. Ah, we can also climb through here. We're in the Fort Dawn. I don't think, however, Dawn will come before the end of the episode. Seems a little bit far-fetched to hope that. How's our reputation with the Galadrim going? Because I think this one is another one that you will need to grind a little bit for. I think, yeah, there are not enough quests in Lórien for you to hit Kindred easily. You'll need to do some repeatables or hopefully tasks. I have not checked the task board in Lórien, but I hope it does provide some reputation. Look at this. Where are we now? Not too far. Dawn still coming. You have discovered the Garden of Memory? Really? Okay, this one in here. In the Garden of Memory. But there is still no quest for the Garden of Memory. I think that'll come later. Okay, you can see that on the horizon, carrying Amroth. Oh my god, I keep getting so many injuries. Is Zurr on top of the flat? I believe she is. But I don't see her. Okay, it's Zurr. Yeah.
Tell me what happened following Mazog's capture. How
Alright.
did you escape the throne room?
Alright, so we have already reached Israel. However, we will tell to her the story of our escape from the throne room on the next episode, as this one has already come to an end. Thank you so much for watching today's episode of Citadel Guard Adventures. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you on the next one. For the time being, my friends, stay safe, take care, good luck to you all, and I will see you later.